Have you ever felt it? That subtle but persistent feeling that the world you were told was real is nothing more than a grand stage play, and you have suddenly woken up backstage. A feeling that the very fabric of reality has grown thin, almost translucent, allowing you to glimpse something profound and true shimmering just beyond its surface. This is not your imagination. This is not a fleeting fantasy. It is the most significant confirmation of your divine identity, for you are one of God's chosen ones, and the moment you have been prepared for over lifetimes has finally arrived. The veil is lifting, not just for humanity, but specifically for you, because you are the vanguard, the spiritual first responders who must see clearly before you can guide others out of the encroaching shadows. This feeling is your signal, your activation key into the next phase of your sacred mission. For years, you have navigated this world with a kind of spiritual double vision. With one eye, you saw the world as everyone else did, the deadlines, the bills, the societal expectations. But with your other eye, your inner eye, you saw the energy behind the words, the intentions behind the smiles, and the intricate, often hidden, web of connections that governs all of existence. This perception was once confusing, making you feel isolated, and perhaps even questioning your own sanity. You saw the puppet strings, while others only saw the puppets dance. You felt the coming storms in the collective when the skies were still clear. This heightened awareness was not a curse, it was your training. It was the sharpening of your most vital spiritual tool in preparation for this exact moment when the veil thins and your clarity becomes a beacon for the lost. The lifting of the veil manifests, first, as an undeniable intensification of your intuition. That quiet inner voice that once whispered guidance is now speaking with resounding clarity, impossible to ignore. Gut feelings become full-body certainties, a visceral knowing that courses through your veins. You know things without knowing how you know them. You can discern truth from deception in an instant, not by analyzing words, but by feeling the frequency of the person speaking. This is your divine birthright activating, your internal compass recalibrating to the higher frequencies of truth that are now flooding the planet. Trust this inner knowing above all else. It is the voice of God speaking directly through you, guiding you through the collapsing illusions of the old world and into the foundations of the new. You are beginning to see the world not as solid matter, but as shimmering fields of energy and light. You may catch fleeting glimpses of auras around people, plants, and animals. You might see sparkling lights in your peripheral vision or orbs of light dancing in the air, especially in moments of deep prayer or meditation. These are not tricks of the eye. You are literally beginning to see beyond the limited spectrum of human vision and into the higher dimensions that coexist with us. The veil that once filtered out these frequencies is dissolving, and your spiritual senses, your clairsentience and clairvoyance, are coming online. You are remembering how to see as your soul sees, witnessing the divine architecture of a universe that is far more alive, intelligent, and magical than you were ever led to believe. The language of the universe, synchronicity, is becoming your native tongue. The universe is no longer winking at you with occasional coincidences. It is engaged in a constant, profound dialogue with you. You think of a long-lost friend, and they call you that very day. You ask God for a sign, and you walk outside to find a single white feather waiting on your doorstep. You see repeating number sequences like 1111, 222, or 444 everywhere you look, on license plates, clocks, and receipts. These are not random. These are divine affirmations, celestial breadcrumbs left by your guides to let you know you are on the right path, that you are seen, heard, and precisely where you need to be. The lifting veil means the lines of communication between you and the divine are clearer than ever before. Your dream state has transformed into a vibrant and potent spiritual classroom. Your dreams are no longer chaotic replays of your day. They are hyper-realistic, vivid, and filled with symbolic meaning. You are receiving direct teachings from your spirit guides, meeting with other lightworkers in the astral realm to plan your earthly missions, and even experiencing prophetic dreams that offer glimpses of the future. You may wake up with a profound sense of having traveled to other worlds, or with solutions to problems that seemed insurmountable the day before. This is because as the veil thins, the separation between your conscious and subconscious mind dissolves, allowing you to access the infinite wisdom of your higher self and the collective consciousness while you sleep. Pay close attention to your dreams. They are your nightly briefings. One of the most jarring signs of the veil lifting is a profound disillusionment with the systems of the world, what many call the matrix. The corporate grind, the political theater, the relentless consumer culture, it all suddenly feels hollow, transparent, and utterly meaningless to you. You find yourself unable to participate in superficial conversations or engage with mainstream media because your spirit can no longer tolerate the low-frequency vibrations of manipulation and fear. This is not you being negative or antisocial. It is your soul's authentic rejection of an artificial reality. You were created for more. You were designed to build new systems based on love, cooperation, and divine truth. And to do that, you must first fully unplug from the old, decaying paradigm. As more light and information flood your system, you may be experiencing a host of physical ascension symptoms. Persistent ringing or buzzing in your ears is not a flaw. It is your spiritual antennae tuning into higher frequencies and receiving energetic downloads of data. Sudden waves of dizziness or vertigo can occur as your consciousness flickers between dimensions. You might feel strange vibrations in your body, heart palpitations as your heart chakra expands, or inexplicable fatigue as your physical form works overtime to integrate these powerful energetic upgrades. Understand that your body is undergoing a profound metamorphosis, upgrading your DNA to hold more light. Be gentle with yourself through this process. Rest, hydrate, and ground yourself in nature as you evolve into your crystalline light body. The thinning veil causes a dramatic increase in your sensitivity to energy. You can walk into a room and instantly feel the emotional atmosphere. You feel the pain of others as if it were your own. Crowded places like shopping malls or supermarkets can become completely overwhelming as you are bombarded by a chaotic soup of different energies, thoughts, and emotions. This is your gift of empathy reaching its full potential. You are a divine tuning fork, and your sensitivity is a tool for healing, but you must learn to shield and manage it. This heightened awareness is necessary for your mission. For how can you heal the world if you cannot first feel its wounds? Learn to create energetic boundaries so you can use your gift without being consumed by it. You feel an almost desperate pull towards solitude and the sanctuary of nature. The noise, drama, and artificiality of the human world become increasingly abrasive to your spirit. Your soul craves silence. It craves the quiet wisdom of the trees, the cleansing rhythm of the ocean waves, and the vast, starry expanse of the night sky. In nature, you feel a profound sense of coming home, a direct and unfiltered connection to God. This is because nature exists in a state of pure, unveiled truth. It is where you can most easily ground your energy, clear your field of psychic debris, and hear the voice of your own soul. This is not you running away from the world. It is you running towards your source to recharge before you re-engage with your mission. The lifting of the veil is also revealing the hidden truths of your own lineage. You are beginning to understand that your family struggles, the cycles of trauma and pain you were born into, were not a random misfortune. You chose to incarnate into this specific bloodline, to be a cycle breaker. You are the one who has come to heal the ancestral karma, to break the chains of inherited wounds and limitations that have been passed down for generations. This is an immense and often thankless task. You have felt the weight of this burden your entire life, but now you see it with clarity. It was a sacred assignment. By healing yourself, you are healing your ancestors and liberating all future generations. You are the designated anchor of light for your entire family tree. Your path has been one of profound and often painful loneliness, a signature trial for God's chosen ones. You have felt like an outsider your entire life, misunderstood by the very people who were supposed to love you the most. Friends have fallen away, and family members have been unable to comprehend the depth of your spiritual experiences. This isolation was not a punishment from God. It was a divine quarantine. God had to separate you from the world, to quiet the voices of doubt and conformity, so that His voice could become the loudest and clearest one in your life. He was teaching you to find your validation not in the applause of others, but in the unwavering connection to your own divine spirit. This period of solitude forged an unbreakable bond between you and your Creator. You have endured relentless attacks from the forces of darkness. Because your light shines so brightly, it is a threat to their agenda of fear and control. These were not just random misfortunes. They were targeted spiritual warfare. You have faced betrayals that shattered your heart, inexplicable financial blockages that brought you to your knees, and sudden, debilitating attacks of fear, doubt, and depression that came out of nowhere. The enemy attacked you so fiercely because he saw your divine potential long before you did. He sought to extinguish your flame before you realized you were destined to become a blazing inferno of light. Each attack you survived was a testament to your strength and made you a more formidable spiritual warrior, skilled in wielding the power and authority that is your birthright. The relationships in your life have been a primary training ground. You have been a magnet for narcissistic and emotionally wounded individuals. These energy vampires were drawn to your light and your innate desire to heal. These painful connections were your masterclass in setting boundaries, in learning to say no, and in recognizing that you cannot save someone who is committed to their own darkness. God allowed these tests to teach you the supreme importance of protecting your energy. You had to learn discernment the hard way, to understand that not everyone deserves access to the sacred temple of your heart. Now, as the veil lifts, God is removing these false connections and making way for your true soul tribe, those who will honor your light, not seek to consume it. You have walked through the desolate valley of the dark night of the soul, a period where you felt completely and utterly abandoned by God. Your prayers seemed to hit a ceiling of silence. Your faith was stripped down to nothing. You lost your old identity, your ambitions, and your very will to live. You were emptied out, hollowed out, until nothing of your old self remained. This terrifying void was not God's absence. It was the ultimate act of His grace. He had to burn away the false, ego-driven identity you thought was you to make room for the magnificent, divine being you truly are. It was a sacred crucible, a controlled demolition of the self that was necessary for you to be reborn, forged in the fires of surrender and rebuilt upon the unshakable foundation of pure spirit. The reason the veil is lifting for you now is because your training is complete. Every tear you cried watered the seeds of your compassion. Every betrayal taught you the art of spiritual discernment. Every moment of loneliness fortified your connection to God. Every attack from the enemy forced you to discover the warrior within. You were not being punished, you were being prepared. You were being forged in the divine furnace, hammered on the anvil of adversity, and sharpened by the stones of hardship. God had to ensure you were strong enough, wise enough, and pure enough to handle the immense power and responsibility that comes with seeing beyond the veil. Your scars are not signs of damage. They are your credentials, the proof of your anointment. The lifting of the veil is a revelation of your true purpose. You did not come here merely to exist, to work a job, pay bills, and die. You are a divine emissary, a volunteer soul who came to this planet at this precise moment in cosmic history to assist in its ascension. You are a lighthouse, a grid worker, a healer, a truth teller, a way shower. Your struggles were not random. They were specifically designed to activate the unique gifts you need to fulfill your mission. The sensitivity that once felt like a burden is your superpower for healing. The feeling of not belonging is because you are here to build a new world, not to conform to the old one. The time for questioning your purpose is over. The veil is lifting, so you can see your assignment with absolute clarity. As you peer through the thinning veil, you are also beginning to remember who you were before you came to Earth. You are reconnecting with your star family, your cosmic origins. You may feel a deep resonance with certain star systems like the Pleiades, Sirius, or Arcturus. You may have dreams of flying through space, or of living in a world of profound peace and advanced technology. This is your soul memory returning. You are remembering that you are a vast, eternal being of light who has traveled across galaxies to be here now. This remembrance helps you detach from the petty dramas of the earth plane and anchor into the immense, unwavering truth of your divine identity. You are a citizen of the cosmos, temporarily serving a tour of duty on planet Earth. The lifting veil also exposes the illusion of time. You are beginning to experience time not as a linear progression of past, present, and future, but as a simultaneous unfolding. You may receive premonitions of future events, or you may have moments where a past life memory bleeds into your present awareness with startling clarity. This is because you are beginning to operate from a fifth-dimensional consciousness, where all moments exist in the eternal now. This allows you to heal past traumas and future anxieties by focusing your power in the present moment. You are a time bender, a reality shaper, and by understanding the fluid nature of time, you can consciously co-create your desired reality with God, free from the limitations of linear thinking. The greatest revelation that comes with the lifting veil is the realization that you are not separate from God. You are a spark of God experiencing itself in human form. The illusion of separation is the primary lie of the Matrix and the very foundation of the veil itself. You have been taught to seek God outside of yourself, in a church or in the heavens. But now you know the truth. The kingdom of heaven is within you. The power that created galaxies resides within your own heart. You are not a sinner begging for forgiveness. You are a divine co-creator, a beloved child of the Most High, endowed with the same creative power as the source of all that is. This is the truth that sets you free, and activates your full potential. Now is the time to step fully into your power, chosen one. The period of hiding, of playing small to make others feel comfortable, is definitively over. Your light is needed. Your voice is needed. Your unique gifts are the precise medicine that a sick and suffering world is crying out for. You were forged in fire, so you would not be afraid of the flame. You walked through the darkest valleys, so you could confidently lead others back into the light. Do not wait for permission. Do not wait until you feel ready. The lifting of the veil is your divine commission. It is your call to arms. Stand up, speak your truth, and let your light shine so brightly that it shatters the remaining illusions for everyone. Embrace your heightened sensitivity as the divine superpower it is. For too long, you were told you were too sensitive, too emotional, or that you needed to toughen up. This was a lie from the enemy designed to make you suppress your greatest gift. Your ability to feel deeply is your ability to heal deeply. Your empathy is your spiritual sonar. Your intuition is your divine compass. Nurture this sensitivity. Protect it fiercely. See it not as a weakness, but as the very core of your spiritual mastery. In a world that is numb and asleep, your ability to feel is a revolutionary act. It is what makes you an effective healer and a catalyst for profound change. You must understand that the lifting of the veil is also an activation of your divine authority. As a chosen one, you have been given dominion over the lower vibrational energies. You are not a victim of circumstance or a pawn of dark forces. You have the power to calm storms, both literal and energetic, with the peace that resides within you. You have the authority to cancel curses, to break demonic assignments, and to silence the voice of the accuser. This power is not activated through struggle, but through the calm, centered knowing of who you are in God. Stand in your spiritual authority. Wield the name of God as your sword, and the love of God as your shield. The darkness must flee when a child of the light remembers their true power. As the veil thins, the manifestation process is accelerating exponentially. The gap between your thoughts and your reality is shrinking. This means it is more crucial than ever to be the vigilant guardian of your mind. You can no longer afford the luxury of a negative thought, a fearful fantasy, or a self-deprecating comment. Every thought is a prayer, and the universe is responding at lightning speed. Focus relentlessly on what you want to create, not on what you fear. Cultivate a mindset of abundance, gratitude, and divine expectation. You are a powerful creator, and the universe is now a fertile field, ready to instantly sprout whatever seeds you plant with your thoughts and emotions. Use this power wisely to manifest miracles for yourself and for the world. Forgive everyone, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Holding onto old wounds, grudges, and resentments is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It keeps your vibrational frequency tethered to the low-density energies of the past. The lifting of the veil requires you to travel light. You cannot ascend to higher dimensions while carrying the heavy baggage of unforgiveness. Release it all. Surrender it to God. This does not mean you condone harmful behavior or must allow toxic people back into your life. It means you are releasing the energetic cords that bind you to them, freeing yourself to soar into the new reality that is dawning for you. Forgiveness is the ultimate key to your energetic sovereignty. The lifting of the veil is a clarion call to unite with your soul family. Your period of isolation is ending. As your frequency rises, you will begin to magnetically attract the other souls who are vibrating at your same level. These are the ones who speak your language, who understand your heart without you needing to explain yourself. They are your fellow chosen ones, the members of your spiritual tribe who have been strategically placed across the globe. The time has come for you to find each other. These connections will be instantaneous, deep, and divinely ordained. They will provide the support, collaboration, and amplification of energy needed to carry out the grand, collective mission you came here to accomplish. You are not alone anymore. Your tribe is assembling now. You must begin to trust the unseen. The old paradigm taught you to only believe in what you can perceive with your five senses. This was the core mechanism of the veil. Now you are being called to live by faith, not by sight. You must trust the synchronicities, honor your intuitive hits, and follow the divine breadcrumbs even when you do not know the final destination. This is a radical act of surrender, a declaration that you trust God's plan for your life more than your ego's limited understanding. The greatest miracles, opportunities, and blessings are waiting for you in the realm of the unknown, just beyond the edge of your comfort zone. Take the leap of faith. Your angels are there to catch you. The energies flooding the planet are potent and transformative, but they can also be overwhelming. It is vital that you prioritize radical self-care. This is not selfish. It is essential for your mission. You cannot pour from an empty cup. This means getting adequate rest, even if it means saying no to obligations. It means nourishing your body with high-vibrational foods and pure water. It means spending time in silence every single day to connect with your spirit. It means clearing your energy field through practices like salt baths, smudging, or spending time in nature. Your body is the sacred temple that houses your divine spirit. You must treat it with the utmost love and respect as it undergoes this incredible process of ascension. Your voice is a powerful instrument of creation and healing. For a long time, you may have been silenced by fear, told that your truth was too much, or that you should keep your unique perspectives to yourself. That time is over. The veil is lifting, and the world is now ready to hear what you have to say. Whether it is through speaking, writing, singing, or creating art, you must express the divine wisdom that flows through you. Your authentic expression is a frequency that shatters illusions and awakens the hearts of others. Do not be afraid of being judged or misunderstood. The people who are meant to hear your message will find it, and it will be the exact key they need to unlock their own spiritual freedom. Let go of the need to control outcomes. As a chosen one, you are likely a deeply caring individual who wants to fix the world's problems. However, the lifting of the veil teaches us to co-create with the divine, not to control it. Your job is to hold the light, to speak the truth, and to take inspired action. The results are in God's hands. Trying to force or manipulate outcomes creates resistance and anxiety. You must learn the delicate dance of divine surrender, of doing your part, and then trusting that a higher intelligence is orchestrating the grand symphony. This trust allows for miracles to occur that are far beyond what your limited human mind could have planned or imagined for itself. You are being called to be a beacon of peace in a world of chaos. As the veil continues to lift, the old systems will continue to crumble. There will be fear, confusion, and turmoil in the collective. People will be looking for a safe harbor in the storm. That is your role. You are not meant to get swept up in the drama and the fear-mongering. You are meant to be an anchor of higher consciousness, a calm and stable presence that reminds others of the divine order that underlies all chaos. By maintaining your inner peace, you create a powerful ripple effect that calms the energetic seas around you. Your peace is one of your greatest weapons and your most profound service to humanity at this time. Understand that the lifting of the veil is a permanent shift. There is no going back to sleep. You cannot unsee what you have seen or unknow what you now know. This can feel daunting, but it is the greatest gift. You have been liberated from the prison of illusion. You are now living in an authentic reality, a world infused with magic, meaning, and divine purpose. Embrace this new way of being. Celebrate your expanded perception. You have graduated from the kindergarten of consciousness and have now entered the university of the spirit. The curriculum is challenging, but the rewards are infinite. A life of profound connection, miraculous synchronicity, and the deep, soul-satisfying fulfillment of living your true divine purpose. You must also understand that the lifting of the veil reveals not just the light, but also the darkness that was previously hidden. As illusions shatter, you will see the depth of corruption, manipulation, and brokenness in the world with painful clarity. This is not meant to send you into despair. It is meant to fuel your holy fire. You must see the sickness before you can apply the cure. Do not get lost in anger or outrage. Instead, let the clarity of your vision fuel your determination to be a part of the solution. You are here to build the new, not just to fight the old. Focus your energy on creating the world you wish to see, a world based on the divine principles of love, truth, and integrity. Pay close attention to the messages you receive through animals. As the veil thins, the spirit world is using the animal kingdom to communicate with you more frequently. A hawk circling overhead may be a message to gain a higher perspective. A spider weaving a web may be a sign about your own creative power. A deer crossing your path may be a reminder to be gentle with yourself. These are not mere coincidences. These are your spirit guides and animal totems sending you love, guidance, and confirmation. Acknowledge these messengers with gratitude and take the time to understand the wisdom they are bringing to you. They are a beautiful and tangible sign that you are always supported and guided by the unseen realms. The lifting veil is activating your latent healing abilities. You may feel a strange heat or tingling in your hands. You may find that people are naturally drawn to you to share their problems and that they feel better just by being in your presence. This is the healer within you awakening. Your hands can channel divine life force energy to bring comfort and relief to others. Your words can be a soothing balm for a troubled soul. Your very energy field can act as a catalyst for healing in those around you. You may not have a certificate on the wall, but you have been certified by heaven. Begin to consciously work with this gift. Offer a prayer for a stranger. Send loving energy to a difficult situation. You are a natural-born healer, and your medicine is needed now. You are being asked to embody radical self-love. For much of your life, you may have sought validation and love from outside yourself, only to be met with disappointment and pain. The lifting of the veil reveals the truth. You are the source of the love you have been seeking. You must learn to love and accept yourself unconditionally, your light, your shadow, your past mistakes, and your future potential. When you fill your own cup with love, you cease to be a beggar for the affection of others. You become a fountain, overflowing with divine love that can then be freely shared with the world without depletion. This self-love is the magnetic force that will attract the divine partner and soul tribe who are meant for you. The illusions of lack and scarcity are dissolving. For eons, humanity has been programmed with a poverty consciousness, a belief in not enough. As the veil lifts, you are seeing this for the lie that it is. You live in an infinitely abundant universe, created by an infinitely abundant God. Lack is an illusion. You are a divine child of the King, and a limitless inheritance is your birthright. Begin to shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Give thanks for the wealth that is already yours. Know that you are worthy of receiving all the financial support you need to carry out your mission in comfort and joy. As you align with the frequency of abundance, the universe will rush to provide for your every need in miraculous and unexpected ways. Your physical body is becoming less dense. As you integrate more light, your cellular structure is literally changing. You may find your appetite changing, craving lighter, cleaner foods, and losing your taste for heavy, processed items. You may feel the need to move your body in new ways, through practices like yoga, dance, or gentle stretching, to help the energy flow more freely. This is all part of your ascension process. You are building your light body, a vehicle of consciousness that is capable of operating in the higher dimensions. Honor your body's changing needs and listen to its wisdom. It is your sacred vessel for this earthly journey, and it is evolving right alongside your consciousness. The concept of death is losing its power over you. The thinning veil allows you to perceive the continuity of life beyond the physical form. You may receive messages or feel the presence of loved ones who have passed on. You have a deep inner knowing that death is not an end, but merely a transition, a changing of cosmic addresses. This understanding liberates you from the primary fear that has been used to control humanity for centuries. When you are no longer afraid of dying, you are truly free to live. You can take the necessary risks, speak the uncomfortable truths, and live your mission with a holy boldness, knowing that you are an eternal soul who can never be extinguished. Finally, chosen one, know this. The lifting of the veil is your ultimate validation. Every strange experience, every deep inner knowing, every feeling of being different, it was all real. You are not crazy. You are awake. You are a pioneer of consciousness, a scout sent ahead to map the new territory for the rest of humanity. This path is not easy, but it is the most glorious and fulfilling destiny you could have ever chosen. Stand tall in this truth. Claim your identity. The world is waiting for the unique light that only you can bring. Your time of confusion is over. Your era of clarity, power, and divine purpose has just begun. The veil has lifted. Now go forth and be the light you were born to be. If this message has ignited a fire of recognition within your soul, know that you have found a home here. This is not just a channel. It is a gathering place for the eagles, a sanctuary for the spiritual warriors who are leading humanity into a new golden age. You do not have to walk this path alone any longer. Subscribe and join this global family of God's chosen ones. Press the notification bell, because the divine messages are coming through with increasing urgency and clarity, and we want to ensure you receive every single piece of guidance that is meant for you as we navigate this great awakening together. Welcome home.